Good evening and welcome inside the Lions Den here on the campus of Teays Valley Christian here in Scott Depot, West Virginia. We've got NextUp Recruit Showcase, the second annual showcase here at Teays Valley Christian. As the second game of tonight's session is the Tigers of Hargrave Military, coached by Lee Martin, coming into tonight's action at 6-0 on the season, averaging 106 points per contest, giving up 75 points a contest. They'll be facing the Irish of Huntington Prep. Head coach Arkell Bruce, they're 2-0 on the season. Just got back from a trip down in Fayetteville, North Carolina last Friday and Saturday at the Hoops and Dreams Showcase down there in Fayetteville, where they went 2-0. They are averaging just above 86 points per contest, giving up on defense 68 points in their first, 60 on the average, 68 points in their first two contests. Taking a look at a couple of their leading scorers, and this will change throughout the year. So far, through two games, 6'8", 215-pound junior from Houston, Texas, Quinn Slilinski, 18.5 points per contest, and then 6'6" junior from Virginia Beach, Virginia, Michael Christmas, is scoring 12 points a contest for the Irish. I wish I had more on Hargrave. I could not find, as much as I tried through our internet, I could not find very many stats so far on Hargrave. I do know they are 6-0 on the season. Their next game coming up, St. Ignatius at Hargrave, and that's on Tuesday night, November 14th at 5 o'clock, it says, the tip-off time, and that inside the Walter Davis Gymnasium at Hargrave Military Academy. The next game coming up for Huntington Prep. Oh, here we go. I got some stats now for Hargrave. But the next game coming up for Huntington Prep after this one will be this Saturday, November 11th at 2 o'clock at Huntington Prep down in Huntington, and they'll entertain Ohio Valley Christian. I've got a media sheet handed to me for Hargrave now. And looking at their recent results, back on November 7th, they defeated Patrick Henry 109-103. And then before that, defeated Belmont Abbey 117-91. Again, they are averaging 106-point contest and giving up 75 points. Again, thank you for joining me here tonight on my YouTube channel. My name is Jack Withrow, and we are inside the Lions Den here on the campus at Teays Valley Christian here in Scott Depot, West Virginia. As many are tuning in to watch this second game, the first game went final just a few minutes ago as Teays Valley Christian defeated Cross Lanes Christian by a score of 74-38, as Teays Valley will go to 2-1 on the season. Both teams are finished warming up here in the pregame and have retreated back to their benches. As we are almost set for tip-off, and I believe they'll have the introduction of the starting lineups for both teams. And we will take a moment for prayer.
Dear Father God, thank you for this beautiful day that you bless us with. Thank you for the opportunity to join together and showcase our talents on the basketball court. I pray that you enhance the abilities of all these players this evening, that they would be good stewards of their talent and time, and continue to work hard inside and outside the lines of your Father. I pray that you keep everyone safe from injury and harm, and I pray that everyone upholds great sportsmanship and character throughout the matchup. I pray that you give referees strength to withstand the battle down in there as well, and thank you for the coaches that commit and the families that commit to help these players succeed. Father God, I want to thank you again for our veterans that have sacrificed everything, including some of their lives, to make our beautiful country free. In your name I pray. Amen. I don't always go to prep basketball games, but when I do, I like to see some of the top teams in the nation go head-to-head in the Lions Den.
And looking down the lineup here for Huntington Prep. Starting lineup. And, well, they're going to do the national anthem. Now we can look at the starting lineups for Huntington Prep. The 6'5" junior guard Marvin Price from Baltimore, Maryland gets the start. 6'7" senior forward from Kershaw, South Carolina, Dontarius James. From Houston, Texas, a 6'8" junior forward, Quinn Selinsky. And then a 5'11" junior point guard, Jonathan McGriff from Washington, D.C. And then rounding out the starting lineup for Huntington Prep is 6'11" senior from Lagos, Nigeria, Kenny Nwuba. Starting lineup for Hargrave, Connor Crabtree, a 6'6" guard, and he is a postgraduate. They've got postgraduates on this Hargrave Military Academy team. And number 1, Taven Loven, a 6'4" guard. Trey McGowan's a 6'3" senior guard. Six foot 10 senior center, Christian Lorne. And then from Lexington, Kentucky, rounding out the starting lineup is 6'8" forward, Trey King. Head coach again for Hargrave Military, Lee Martin. Head coach for the Irish of Huntington Prep is Arkell Bruce. And again, we thank you for joining us here tonight. This is the second annual NextUp Recruits Showcase, brought to you by NextUp Recruits. Check them out on their website, www.nextupreCruits.com, and also on their social media sites. Follow them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at NextUp Recruits. As they introduce the starting lineup, they've already introduced Hargrave and now introducing Huntington Prep. And again, Huntington Prep starters, Jonathan McGriff at guard, a junior, 5'11", Quinn Selinsky, a 6'8" junior forward, Dontarius James, 6'7" senior forward, Marvin Price, a 6'5" junior guard, and Kenny Nwuba, the 6'11" senior center. And Nwuba committed to UCLA this week. He's a 3-star recruit by 247 Sports, and they've got him ranked the 16th ranked center in the class of 2018. So both teams have been announced, and Huntington Prep getting their final instructions from head coach Arkell Bruce. It'll be Hargrave in the all-orange, says Hargrave across the chest, and orange numbers trimmed out in black, and Huntington Prep in the all-white says Huntington Prep on the front of their jerseys. And we are set to go here inside the den. Ball's up in the air and tipped and controlled by Huntington Prep. James has it out top. They feed it down into Nwuba. Turnaround shot, no good, but a foul on Trey King. That'll be his first, and Nwuba will go to the line. Just 11 seconds into this first half. First shot up for Kenny Nwuba is good. The 6'11" senior from Lagos, Nigeria. Second shot off the back iron, no good. Rebounded, brought down by Christian Warren. Full court pressure by the Irish. A double team, they get it across near side. Feed it out top. Now here near side, they work it out top. That's Connor Crabtree. Out left side, thought about it. Inside shot up off the glass is good by Tavin Loven. Quickly down the other side, shot up from three, no good, rebounded. And here comes Loven all the way down. His shot no good, but a foul. And they get that one on McGriff. That's his first team foul, number 1. And that'll send Tavin Loven to the line, a 6'4" guard. First shot up is good. He's got 3 points. As the Tigers lead the Irish 3-1, 19-13 here early in the first half. Second shot coming up for Lowen. That one nothing but net there. He makes both of them. He's got 4 points. 4-1, Hargrave on top of Huntington Prep. Full court pressure, man to man. Now they try to trap as Prep easily breaks the press. They kick it out. 3 from the left wing is good by Marvin Price. All tied up, 18:55 to go here in the first half. Huntington Prep and Hargrave here inside the den at Tays Valley Christian with tonight's Next Up Recruits Showcase. Shot is rejected, and rejected again, that time by Solinsky. Tigers maintain control of the ball. They feed it down inside, now back out top. And now we've got a whistle and a foul on the floor. And they're going to get Kenny Nwuba with his first. With a foul on the floor, it'll be Tigers ball, 18:30 to go here in the first half. All tied up 4-4. Hargrave and Huntington Prep. Get out top, ball is tipped away and stolen. Shot up and in off the glass by Marvin Price. He's got 5 points. And the Irish lead by 2, 6-4 with 18:20 to go here in the first half. Three-quarter pressure now by the Irish. Crabtree has it. Here near side, puts it on the floor, gets it into the front court. Now inside, shot up, no good. Rebound, tipped around, and finally controlled by the Tigers. And now ball out of bounds. And it'll go over to the Irish. Full court pressure again applied by the Tigers. They get it in to McGriff. Guarded by McCowans. He'll bring it across the timeline. Man-to-man defense for Hargrave. Screen out top. 15-footer from the right elbow is good by Jonathan McGriff. His first basket of the night. Huntington Prep leads 8-4. Long pass over far side. Crabtree, bounce pass to Loven. Now McGowans gives it right side. 10-footer up and in by Trey King. 8-6, 17:23 to go here in the first half. Huntington Prep on top. Now we got a whistle and out of bounds underneath the basket. It will stay with Huntington Prep. Griff gets it in. Solinsky, long three, no good. Rebounded by King. Here comes McGowans down into the paint. Gives it over to Lorne. Now back out top. Crabtree, 3 on the way. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound tipped around, controlled by the Tigers. Shot up, rejected. We've got a jump ball called. Nice job by Marvin Price, going up against the 6'8" Trey King. Ball's inbound to Crabtree. He'll take a three from the right corner. Count it by Connor Crabtree. His first basket. Quickly down the court. Ball's tipped away. It'll stay with Huntington Prep underneath their own basket. 16:45 to go. Hargrave on top by 1, 9-8. Lob pass and a turnover by Huntington Prep. Now another turnover there by Hargrave. Gives it right back. Left side, Price. Scramble for the ball. Ball's out of bounds, and they say it'll stay with Huntington Prep right here in front of our scores table. Quinn Slazinski, the 6'8" junior, will take it out in front of the Hargrave bench. Gets it in. Now we got a double team here near side. There's Jonathan McGriff. Nice job. Tried to lob it in. And here comes McCown's down the other side all the way to the basket. Nice job. And he'll lay it up and in. His first basket of the evening for Trey McCowan. McGriff, right side. Three on the way is good by Dontarius James, the 6'7" senior. All tied up here, 11-11. 15:55 to go. That one's stolen. Here comes. Oh, went up for the dunk, and McCowan's challenged him. And they'll get a foul on Trey McCowan's. That's his first. That'll send Dontarius James to the line to shoot two. First shot up is good. He's got 4 points. Checking into the ball game for Hargrave will be Jules Moore, 6'6" guard. And it says here he is committed to Stony Brook. Second shot up and in by James. Crabtree has it here near side, now feeds it in the front court. Nice job by Loven to find Christian Long. His first basket. 13-13, 15:29 to go. Three on the way from the left wing. Airballed that one out of bounds. It'll stay with Huntington Prep. As McGriff. Nice spin move, but could not connect to the three-pointer. 15:24 to go here in the first half. Still all tied up, 13 all. Huntington Prep and Hargrave. Next up, Recruits Showcase. Three on the way, no good. From Marvin Price. Here comes the Tigers. Tavin Lowen. Lowen goes all the way in, tried to one-hand jammed it. Lost it off his hand. Rebound, shot up, no good. By Jules Moore, and Zielinski comes out with it. Left side. Over to McGriff. Try to feed it down inside. McGriff gets it back. Between the leg dribble. Over to Zielinski. He'll penetrate all the way down inside. Shot up with the right hand, no good. But a whistle and a foul. They get that one on Jules Moore. That's his first, team foul number 3. And that sends the 6'8" Quinn Slazinski. Hard name to say. Slazinski makes the first one. Second shot up for Slazinski, and he does not make that one. He gets his own rebound, but they say he stepped on the end line. Michael Christmas will check in for the Irish, 6'6" junior. Again, that three-quarter pressure by Prep. Hargrave with it into the front court. 10-footer no good from the left side. And here comes Price, and layup is good, and a foul to count the basket for Price. And they get that foul on Jules Moore. That's his second. (16-13) Prep on top, 14:25 to go here in the first half. Price at the line to try to complete a three-point play. Shot up on its way, no good off the back iron, rebounded by Trey King. Gives it over to Crabtree, now over here to Loven. Loven penetrates all the way down, shot up with the right hand, no good. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Prep. Jamin Bakefield brings it into the front court. He has entered the lineup for the Irish. Now Price with a spin move, but stolen by Taven Loven, and he'll slam it home with one hand. Griff again brings it across the timeline. 13:48. All time. Oh, nope. 16-15. Prep on top by one. 16-footer off the front iron, no good from Brakefield. Now three from the right wing, no good there. Here comes Prep. Brakefield all the way down, all alone, goes up, two-hand slam by Jamin Brakefield, 6'9" sophomore. 13:18 to go, 18-15. Huntington Prep on top. Rejection there at the rim by Nwuba. And here comes layup, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. They kick it out to Crabtree. He'll penetrate down in, now kicks it right side. Three on the way, no good. Rebounded by Christian Lorne. Ball almost stolen. Crabtree will take a three from the left side, no good. And a 30-second shot clock went off, but the ball's still in play. Hargrave shot up, and they cannot get it to connect. Ball out of bounds. And it'll go over to Huntington Prep. Checking in for the Irish. Jonathan Kamunga and Dontarius James. Kamunga, a 6'8" freshman. And now we got a whistle and a foul on Hargrave. They'll get that one on Christian Lorne. That's his first. Griff takes it right side, three from the corner is good. By Michael Christmas, his first basket of the night. 12:35 to go. Now shot up, rejected by Dontarius James. Now layup, no good. Rebounded, brought down by Michael Christmas. Here comes Prep down the other way. 12:20 to go. Three from the left corner, no good. Long rebound. And shot up, no good. And a foul on Christian Long. That's his second. As Jamin Brakefield will go to the line to shoot two. Brakefield with the three, missed it, but got his own rebound. And then was fouled as he went to the basket. 12:14 to go. 21-15, Prep on top. Brakefield makes that one 22-15. Into the lineup for Hargrave. John Mebane from Raleigh, North Carolina, 6'5", post-grad, forward. Second shot up off front iron, no good. Rebounded by Jules Moore. Gives it over to Crabtree. They'll bring it across the timeline. Bounce pass. Top of the key to Mebane. Shot up with the right hand and in by Jules Moore. It's his first basket. 11:58. 22-17. Prep on top. Kamunga, turnaround shot, no good. And a rebound. And they'll get a foul called on John Mebane. That's his first. And shooting two at the line will be Michael Christmas, a 6'6" junior. from Virginia Beach, Virginia. First shot up for Christmas is good. He's got 4 points. 23-17, Huntington Prep on top of Hargrave. Second shot up for Christmas on the way, and that one's good as well. He makes both of those. He's got 5 points. 11:52 to go here in the first half. 24-17, 7-point lead for Huntington Prep. Crabtree gets it in the front court. Over to McBain now. Double team here near side, and you get McBain with an offensive foul. But he lowered his shoulder. That's his second foul. With 11:40 to go here in the first half. Full court pressure as they get it in to Jonathan McGriff. McGriff gives it over far side into the front court. Now he'll penetrate down in the paint, pulls back, 17-footer right side, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped around, out of bounds. It'll go over to Hargrave with 11:23 to go here in the first half. Checking back into the lineup for the Irish will be Marvin Price. As McGriff takes a seat on the bench. Three-quarter pressure again by the Irish. McBain has it. He's double teamed again, and now we're going to get a reach-in foul on Huntington Prep. And they'll get Dontarius James with that one. That's his first. Team foul number 3 on Huntington Prep. It'll be Tigers ball right here in front of Prep's bench. Get it in to Trey King. Hand it over to McGowan's. Now right side, Crabtree. 3 is good by Connor Crabtree. He's got 6 points, both coming from behind the arc. 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Price all the way to the basket. Layup is good by Marvin Price. He's got 9. 26-20. 6-point lead by Huntington Prep over top of Hargrave. Bounce pass up to Crabtree. He penetrates down in the paint, goes all the way to the basket. Shot rejected by Kamunga. Shot up by McCown's, no good. Rebounded by Prep. Here comes Huntington Prep. Price, right wing, gives it over. Right side, Christmas, 3, no good. Rebound, out of bounds, and it'll stay with Huntington Prep. 10:28 to go. Price will have it out underneath his own basket. And get it all the way out top to Brakefield. Right side too. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Brakefield. He'll put it up with the right hand and good. He's got 5 points. 8-point lead now for Huntington Prep, 28-20. 10-10 to go here in the first half. Shot up is good by Jules Moore. He's got 5 points. 28-23, 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Full court pressure. Ball's just thrown away there. Turnover on Huntington Prep. Moore has it. Beat it all the way down and was looking for Trey King. He wasn't ready for it. So turnover there for the Tigers. Checking in for Hargrave. Number 2, DJ Myers, 6'6" senior. Full court pressure again by the Tigers. They get it into Christmas. Gets it over to Price. They'll bring it across the timeline. Gets back over to Christmas, far side. They feed it down into Kaminga. He'll go up and slam it with 2 hands. Jonathan Kaminga. His first basket of the night. 9:30 to go. 7-point lead, 30-23. Huntington Prep on top of Hargrave. 3 from the left wing off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. They kick it back out. Straightaway 3, and that one will not go. Ball's tipped around and finally controlled by Price of Huntington Prep. Gives it up top. Working away inside and tripping and throwing it away. No foul called there. Here comes Hargrave down the other side. Pull up jumper, no good. And here comes Kaminga down the other way. Near side, gives it over to Price. He'll pull up 3 from the left wing. In and out, no good. Rebounded by McCown. Long pass up to Crabtree. 8:50 to go. He'll pump fake. Shot up and in by Connor Crabtree. He's got 8. And timeout called on the court. 30-second timeout called by Coach Lee Martin Hargrave. A 5-point lead now for Huntington Prep. And again, we thank you for tuning in tonight for the second annual Next Up Recruit Showcase right here at Teays Valley Christian in Scott Depot, West Virginia. Again, check them out on the website, www.nextuprecruits.com, and also on their social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at NextUp Recruits. So with 8:46 to go here in the first half, Huntington Prep with a 5-point lead over Hargrave Military, 30-25. It'll be Huntington Prep ball coming out of the timeout. Full court pressure again being applied by Hargrave. Slazinski gets it in, and now McGriff back in the lineup. He'll bring up the court, across the timeline. Now holding it out there, and they've got a timeout quickly called as W.Va was holding the ball out near the half-court line. It's a 30-second timeout called by Coach Arkell Bruce of Huntington Prep. Again, the first game tonight, Teays Valley Christian defeating Cross Lanes Christian by a score of 74-38. So Teays Valley Christian goes to 2-1 on the young season, and they'll host Mountain Mission on Tuesday night right here inside the Lions Den. You can watch that live over on the Teays Valley Christian Basketball YouTube channel. It's a triple header that night, as the girls prep team will also play Mountain Mission, and then the varsity boys basketball team will play that evening as well. Huntington Prep has it. Christmas over in the right corner, feeds it out top to Jonathan McGriff. Guarded closely. And now we've got a shot clock violation on Huntington Prep. 8:15 to go here in the first half. The Irish leading the Tigers 30-25. Left side three from the corner, off the front iron, no good. Now it rolls around, almost went back in. Here comes Huntington Prep. McGriff has it. He'll penetrate, kicks it left side, shot up for three, long, no good. Rebound, Nwumba, his shot, and we've got a whistle and a foul on Hargrave. And they'll get Tavin Loven with that one. That's his first. And that'll send Kenny Nwumba to the line to shoot two. He's 1 of 2 from there tonight. He's got 1 point. That one long off the back iron. Again, Nwumba committed to play basketball at UCLA earlier this week. The 6'11" senior, and he makes that one. He's got 2 points, all coming from the foul line. So he committed to UCLA earlier this week. Under 8 minutes to go here in the first half. 31-25, Huntington Prep on top of Hargrave. Left side, Trey McCown's. Now they work it down into Crabtree, down in the paint. Now he just threw it away. Here comes Huntington Prep in the grip. Feeds it down, Slazinski, and a reach-in foul. And get that one on Tavin Loven. That's his first. And now Huntington Prep in the double bonus, but that will send the 6'8" junior Quinn Slazinski to the line to shoot two. He misses the first one. Second shot up, and that one rolls in. He's 2 of 4 from the line. He's got 2 points tonight. 7:35 to go here in the first half. 32-25, Huntington Prep on top of Hargrave. Trey McCown's penetrates, and he'll get fouled. They'll get that one on Huntington Prep's Jonathan McGriff. That's his second. Team foul number 4 on Huntington Prep. It'll be Tigers ball underneath their own basket. McCown's will take it out, the 6'3" junior. Gives it in. Crabtree gives it right back to McCown's. He'll go up. Shot no good as Nwumba was there. Now quickly, here comes Christmas down the other side. He goes up for the slam, but he loses it out of bounds. It'll go over to Hargrave. 7:17 to go here in the first half. 7-point lead for the Irish over the Tigers. McCown's into the front court, guarded by McGriff. Gives it over to Lowen, and he'll lose it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers as Tavin Lowen was penetrating to the basket, and it was slapped away. McCown's will take it out underneath his own basket. 7:07 to go here in the first half. Still looking to get it in, still looking, finally lobs it into the backcourt as Connor Crabtree will chase it down. Gives it back over to Tavin Lowen, and he'll knock down a 3 from the right wing. He's got 9 points. 32-28. Huntington Prep, now ball stolen by McGowan, and he'll go up and flush it through with 2 hands. Trey McGowan's with 2 points. 2-point lead now for Huntington Prep. And we got a whistle and a foul. And they'll get that one on Connor Crabtree. That's his first. And Huntington Prep in the double bonus, so we'll walk down the other side. As Jonathan McGriff will go to the line to shoot 2. 5'11" junior. And this is the first one. McGriff from Washington, D.C. Second shot coming up for McGriff. On the way, and that went off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Crabtree. Here comes the Tigers into the front court. Far side pulling up. Long 3 from the left side, no good. Rebound tipped around, finally controlled by Prep, and out of bounds. It'll stay with Huntington Prep. Christian Long almost with a steal underneath the basket, couldn't control it there. So it'll go over to Huntington Prep with 6:26 to go, and the Irish with a 2-point lead, 32-30. Get it into McGriff. Guarded by DJ Myers. Gets it in the front court. All the way down into the paint. Goes all the way with the left hand. Cannot get it to go down. Here comes Crabtree. Gets it up to McCown's. He'll go in and flush it down with the one hand. That time for Trey McCown's. He's got 6 points. Approaching 6 minutes to go here in the first half. McGriff will get a screen, and now they'll get Nwumba with an illegal screen. So Kenny Nwumba picks up his second foul. McGriff will check out. Back in the lineup for Huntington Prep will be Jonathan Kaminga. Also, Dontarius James back into the lineup for the Irish. Brakefield guarding McGowan's. They get it over to Lorne. He goes down inside. He'll pull up. Little 10-footer, no good off the front iron. Rebounded by Prep, and then ball stripped away by Lorne. Gives it over to Crabtree. He'll reverse layup. Can't finish, but there to finish it is DJ Myers. His first basket of the night. 34-32. Hargrave back on top by 2. All the way to the basket, and a rejection there. Ball over to Hargrave as Quinn Slazinski went in with good defense that time by Christian Lorne. Trey King back in the lineup for Hargrave. 5:26 to go here in the first half. 34-32. Hargrave on top of Huntington Prep. 3-quarter pressure again applied by the Irish. Get it down inside to Lorne. His shot off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Kaminga. Here comes Jonathan Kaminga, the freshman. Pulls up. Now feeds it back out to McGriff. Right side over to Price. Thought about a 3. Pulls it back down. Goes down inside. Kicks it left side. Kaminga. Now he'll penetrate all the way to the basket. Rejected there, but rebounded by Brakefield. Jamin Brakefield. He'll pull it back out. 10 seconds on the shot clock. All the way to the basket. McGriff, his shot off the underside of the backboard, rebounded by Trey King. He'll bring it across the timeline. Ball stolen by Jonathan Kuminga. He'll penetrate all the way to the basket and throw it down with two hands for the freshman, Jonathan Kuminga. 6'8" freshman. All tied up here, 34-34, 4:25 to go here in the first half. Ball stolen by McGriff. He'll go all the way to the basket, rejected from behind by Trey McGowans. Now ball out of bounds, they've got a offensive foul. And they'll get that one on Jamin Brakefield, that's his first. And quickly back into the lineup for Hargrave will be John Mabane. 4:15 to go, all tied up here, 34-34. Huntington Prep and Hargrave Military. Second annual NextUp Recruit Showcase here at Tays Valley Christian. Scott Depot, West Virginia, all the way to the basket. Shot up is good by Taven Loven. He's got 11. 36-34, Hargrave back on top. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. McGriff, right side over to Price, over on the wing. Man-to-man defense for Hargrave. Price loses it out of bounds. Turnover on the Irish, gives it back to Hargrave with 3:50 to go. Back into the lineup, Connor Crabtree and Jules Moore. Michael Christmas will check in for Huntington Prep. Dontarius James back into the lineup. Into the front court. Loven all the way with the left hand, lays it up and in for Taven Loven. He's got 13 points, 4-point lead now for Hargrave. Price dribbles into the front court near side, over in the corner. Brakefield has it, now he feeds it back out top between the circles. Gives it back over to Price. Price puts it on the floor, penetrates all the way to the basket, goes in with the left hand, lays it off the glass, and good for Marvin Price. He's got 11 points. Long three from the left side, count it, for John Mabane. 41-36, 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Hargrave on top of Huntington Prep. Left side, Kuminga. Skip pass all the way to the other side. Michael Christmas, no good from the right corner. Long pass up to Moores, and he'll go in. Shot up, and they'll get an offensive foul on Moore as he pushed off with that left hand. So the basket will not count. And Moore picking up his third foul. 2:41 to go here in the first half. 41-36, 5-point lead for Hargrave. Price, long pass, and Christmas cannot control it underneath the basket. So another turnover on Prep, 2:33 to go. First half, and the Tigers leading the Irish 41-36. Crabtree gets it in the front court. Now right side. Feed down behind the back pass and going up for the dunk, but a foul. Trey King was going to throw that one down, but he is fouled by Michael Christmas. That's his first. The King at the foul line, 2:23 to go. 5-point lead by the Tigers. First shot up by King, and he rattles that one home. He's got 3 points. 42-36 lead now for Hargrave. Second shot coming up by Trey King, the 6'8" forward, and he misses that one. Quickly, Jonathan Kuminga into the front court for Huntington Prep. Get it over here to Marvin Price, near side, 2:15 to go on the first half clock. Now Brakefield feeds it back over to Price. A little sloppy here out front between the circles. Man-to-man defense, spin move by Price. He'll go all the way to the basket. Kick it right side, Kuminga, three on the way. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Michael Christmas. His shot up, count it, and a foul. count the basket for Michael Christmas, and he'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play, and they get the foul on Tavin Loven, his second. Loven will take a seat on the bench. DJ Myers back off the bench for Coach Lee Martin. Shot up, and Christmas rolls that one in, so he completes the three-point play. 1:55 to go, 42-39. Hargrave on top. 8 points for Michael Christmas this first half. 1:45 to go here. All the way to the basket, and Trey McCowan's lost it, going up for the slam. 1:35 to go. Ball's loose, gathered up. Kaminga has it. Kicks it left side. Christmas from the left corner, airballed that one. All stripped away by Marvin Price. His shot no good, but a foul. And they get John Mabane with that foul. That's his third. And that'll send Marvin Price to the line to shoot two. He's got 11 points, 0 for 1 from the foul line tonight. 1:22 to go here in the first half. First shot up, and he rattles that one in. 12 points for the 6'5" junior Marvin Price from Baltimore, Maryland. Second shot up for Price, and that one's good as well. He's got 13. 1 point lead for Hargrave, 42-41, 1:20 to go here in the first half. Trey McCowan brings it across the timeline. Top of the key between the circles, now switches over, tries to go behind the back. Stolen by Jamin Brakefield, and he'll lay it up and in. Brakefield with 7 points tonight. Huntington Prep back on top by 1, 43-42, 52 seconds to go here in the first half. Right side pass here, near side. Switch it over. Long three from the left wing is good by John Mabane. That's his second three-pointer of the evening. He's got 6 points. 2 point lead for Hargrave, 36 seconds. Price all the way down in the paint. Ball stolen down underneath. Here comes the Tigers. Trey McCown's with it, kicks it out. Mabane, long three off the back iron, no good. Ball's tipped around, McCowan's has it, and he is fouled as he came down with the rebound. And they get that one on Michael Christmas, that's his second. And team foul number 8. So that'll send Trey McCowan's to the line for a 1-and-1. First shot up for McCowan's. That one just barely grazed the front of the rim. Under 20 seconds. Kaminga penetrates, spin move, and threw it away right into the hands of DJ Myers. Quickly up the court. Crabtree has it, 8 seconds. He'll get it rejected from behind, but rebound comes back to the Tigers. A long three from the left side off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Huntington Prep, and that brings us to halftime here inside the Den on the campus of Tays Valley Christian, as Hargrave Military will take a 2-point lead into the locker room over Huntington Prep, 45-43. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with some halftime scoring stats. Again, you're watching the second annual NextUp Recruit Showcase between Huntington Prep and Hargrave Military Academy. Welcome back inside the Lions Den here on the campus of Teays Valley Christian for tonight's second game of the Next Up Recruit Showcase, featuring the Tigers Hargrave Military and the Irish of Huntington Prep. Halftime score, Hargrave 45, Huntington Prep 43. And looking at scoring for Hargrave coming into tonight's game, Evan Loven was their leading scorer, averaging 18.5 points per contest. Coming into tonight's game, he's leading them at halftime. He's got 13 points for the Tigers, followed up by 8 points from Connor Crabtree. He's a couple threes. And then 6 points apiece from Trey McGowan's and John Mabane, 2 threes from Mabane. 5 points coming from Jules Moore. 3 points from Trey King, and then 2 apiece from Christian Lorne and DJ Myers. For Huntington Prep, at the half, leading scorer for the Irish is 6'5" junior guard Marvin Price. He's got 13 points at halftime. 8 points from Michael Christmas, and then 7 points from Jamin Brakefield. 5 points by Dontarius James, and 4 points for Jonathan Kaminga, and 2 points apiece by Kenny Nwoba, Jonathan McGriff, and Quinn Selinsky. Both teams are back out of the locker room here at halftime, going through halftime warm-ups, about a minute and a half on a running halftime clock. And we should get started here shortly. Again, we thank you to everyone for tuning in tonight. This is the second annual Next Up Recruit Showcase right here at Teays Valley Christian, and you can check out Next Up Recruits on the website www.nextuprecruits.com, as well as on their social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Next Up Recruits. We'll take another quick break. We'll be back here inside the Lions Den for the start of the second half here at halftime. It's Hargrave Military 45, Huntington Prep 43. We're all set to go to start the second half as Hargrave Military with a 2-point lead, 45-43 over Huntington Prep. Again, we thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Jack Withrow, and this is the second annual Next Up Recruit Showcase. The second game of the night. First game, Teays Valley Christian defeated Cross Lanes Christian by a score of 74-38. Again, Teays Valley Christian will be back in action on Tuesday night right here inside the Lions Den as they face Mountain Mission. It'll be Huntington Prep ball. Start out the second half. Slavinsky has it now. A whistle, a quick whistle, and a quick timeout called by head coach Arkell Bruce. Just 7 seconds into the second half. A 30-second timeout called by Huntington Prep. Huntington Prep back in action on Saturday at home against Ohio Valley Christian. That's a 2 o'clock scheduled tip-off time. And then Hargrave back in action next Tuesday at home inside the Walter Davis Gymnasium, a 5 o'clock tip-off against St. Ignatius. All set to go here, coming out of a 30-second timeout. McGriff out top, between the circles, puts it on the floor, hands it over. All the way to the basket, left-hand shot up is good by Marvin Price. He's got 15. All tied up 45-45, 9:30 to go here in the second half. Bounce pass, that was kicked, but no whistle. Quickly up the court, here comes Price. He'll go, lob it in, shot up with a reverse layup is good by Quinn Slazinski. He's got 4 points. 2-point lead now for Huntington Prep. 47-45, shot no good. Rebounded by Hargrave. That shot rejected by Nwuba. And now we've got a whistle underneath the basket. And they will get the Tigers, Trey McGowan's with his second foul. I'm sorry. They will get, not Trey McGowan's, wrong team. They'll get McGriff, that's his third. First shot up is no good by Trey King. The foul was actually on Michael Christmas. This is both of those, 47-45, Huntington Prep on top. Slavinsky into the front court. Gets it over to McGriff. He'll dribble behind his back. Kicks it right side in the corner. Shot up and in from the right corner by Dontarius James. He's got 8 points. 5-point lead now for Huntington Prep. 18:42 to go here in the second half. Connor Crabtree feeds it down inside. Shot up, rejected by Nwumba, but it'll stay with Hargrave. As Tavin Logan went in against the 6'11" Nwumba. Tigers ball, they love it. All the way out top to Logan. He'll put it on the floor, spin move, now kicks it out to McGowan's. Trey McGowan's holds it, back over to Logan. Looking down inside, nothing there. Now he'll penetrate, goes up, and the ball is taken out of the air, but quickly taken back. Here's Logan. He'll go all the way inside, try to throw it down, no good, gets his own rebound. Now he'll force it inside, shot up, no good again. Ball's tipped around and finally controlled by Connor Crabtree. And that'll be an offensive foul on Crabtree as he extended that left arm. That's his second. Team foul number 2 on the Tigers. 18:03 to go here in the second half. Finally get it in to James. James will bring it across the timeline here near side right in front of us, and he double dribbled. And he knew it. 17:56 to go, and it'll be Hargrave ball after James double dribbled. 5-point lead, 50-45. Huntington Prep on top of Hargrave Military Academy out of, I think I'm saying this right, Chatham, Virginia. My older brother would know that. He's lived down there before. 17:50 to go. 15-footer from the left elbow, no good. Rebounded by Quinn Slazinski. Into the front court, McGriff penetrates down in the paint. Right side pass to James. 3 on the way, no good. Rebounded by Trey McGowan's. Here comes McGowan's into the front court. Gets a screen out top. He'll pull up 3 straight away. Count it, nothing but net by Trey McGowan's. He's got 9 points. McGriff quickly down into the paint. Kicks it right side to Price. Marvin Price penetrates down inside. Flips it out. Now McGriff has it here near side. He'll pull up 17-footer short off the front iron. Rebounded by McGowan's. 2-point lead. Prep. Now McGowan's. He'll pull up long 3 off the back iron. No good. Rebound. Scramble around. Finally brought down by the Tigers and shot up no good. And a foul on Huntington Prep's Dontarius James. That's his second. That'll send Christian Lauren to the line, the 6'10" senior. Lauren from Paris, France. First shot up, rolled around and fell out. Second shot, that one off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by McGriff. Here comes Jonathan McGriff. Gets it over to Slazinski. Thought about a three, now gives it up. Backing in is Mwuba. Slazinski, three on the way from the left wing, no good. Pulled out of the air by the Tigers. Here comes Hargrave. And now on the floor, and we got a tie up, and finally a jump ball was called. Slazinski was calling for a timeout, but he did not have a hold of the ball. He would let go of the ball and try to call a timeout. The official would not grant it to him. 16:27 to go. They get it inbound. Shot up and in, and count it, and a foul on Huntington Prep. They'll get that one on Kenny Nwuba. That's his third. Count the basket by Trey King. And he completes the three-point play. He's got 6 points. Checking back into the ballgame for Hargrave will be John Mabane. Nwuba will check out. As Michael Christmas into the lineup for the Irish. McGriff bringing it across the timeline. Man-to-man defense for the Tigers. He'll penetrate all the way to the basket. Layup is good with the right hand by McGriff. 4 points for McGriff. 1 point lead for Huntington Prep, 52-51. Approaching 16 minutes to go here in the second half. Nice feed down low and a low block to Connor Crabtree. He's got 10 points. 1 point lead now for Hargrave, 53-52. McGriff gets a screen out top. Gives it back over. Left side, Michael Christmas, three on the way. No good, tipped around, controlled. Shot up and in, count the basket by Dontarius James. Foul is on Trey King. I've got him with 2. King will check out. Jules Moore back in the lineup for Hargrave. 15:36 to go. James at the line to try to complete the three-point play. Cannot do it. Quickly up the court. And that'll be a double dribble. Turnover on the Tigers gives it right back to Huntington Prep with 15:30 to go here in the second half. Prep holding on to a 1 point lead, 54-53. And now we got a foul. And I believe they're going to get that one on Loven. That'll be his third. Tavin Loven will check out. 15:29 to go here in the second half. 54-53, Huntington Prep on top of Hargrave. McGriff looking for a screen out top. Dribbles between the circles, now kicks it here near side over to Price. He puts it on the floor. Man-to-man defense again by Hargrave. Price out top. Penetrates down in the paint, kicks it left side, three on the way. Count it for Quinn Slazinski. He's got 7 points. 4 point lead, 57-53, 15 minutes to go here in the second half. Huntington Prep on top. Almost stolen there by McGriff. Crabtree will pull up three, rolls around and no good. Tipped around and pulled out of the air by James. Quickly, here comes Prep. Three on the way from the right wing, no good from Michael Christmas. Jules Moore into the front court. And say there's sweat all over the ball, so they'll it'll be dried off by the official here in front of us. 14:35 to go here in the second half. Checking into the ball game. First action tonight, 6'11" center, James Dunlop. And we've got a whistle and an offensive foul called on Trey McGowan. That's his third. Team foul number 4 on the Tigers. 14:29 to go here, second half. Price brings it in, guarded by Crabtree. He'll penetrate down in the paint. Scoop shot up and in by Marvin Price. 17 points for Price, the 6'7" senior from Baltimore, Maryland. Man-to-man defense again from Huntington Prep. Dunlop has it. Gets it left side. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Huntington Prep. Left side, Kuminga. He'll go all the way to the basket. They left him alone. And he took it right to the basket and threw it down. Kuminga with 6 points. 61-53. Huntington Prep on top of Hargrave. 13:37 to go here in the second half. Scoop shot up is good by Jules Moore. And we've got a whistle. I believe they've got a technical foul called on the Hargrave bench. And Coach Lee Martin saying, I was calling timeout. I was screaming timeout, but the official must have heard something else. So 13:28 to go, a technical called on the bench. And Michael Christmas will go down to the other end to shoot two. First one rolls off the side of the left of the rim. No good. Christmas with 8 points tonight. And he makes 1 of 2. 9 points now for Christmas. 61-55 lead for Huntington Prep. Jamin Brakefield brings it into the front court, kicks it right side, near side. Christmas, 3 on the wing, good. $12 points now for Christmas. 10-point lead, 65-55, 13-10 to go here in the second half. McGowan's with the ball out top. He'll pull up, straight away 3 on the way, airballed it, rebound, Michael Christmas. Long pass up to McGriff. He'll penetrate, kicks it here near side. Price, 3 on the way, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Crabtree of Hargrave. He'll bring it into the front court, all the way down to the basket. His shot up off the glass is good by Connor Crabtree. He's got 12 points. 65-57, Huntington Prep on top. Approaching 12 and a half minutes to go here in the second half. They'll feed it down into Kuminga. Spin move, and they got him for a travel. Arkell Bruce pleading his case. Not getting anything from the official on that call. McGowan's now reaching foul on Jonathan McGriff. That's his 4th that I've got. Foul. It is number 4 on McGriff. He'll have to take a seat over on the bench with 12:22 to go. Tigers ball. They get it in, tipped away, almost stolen by James. Gathered up by Trey King. And now we've got a whistle away from the ball and a foul on Huntington Prep's Marvin Price. That's his first. Team foul number 5 on the Irish. 12:15 to go here, second half. 65-57. Huntington Prep on top of Hargrave Military. McGowan's out top, picks up his dribble, now feeds it down inside. Two-hand slam by Trey King. He's got 8 points. 65-59. Ball is stripped away and controlled by McCowan's. Turnover. McCowan's will pull up three and no good. Rebounded by Huntington Prep. Here comes Brakefield into the front court here near side. Feeds it down into Christmas. He loses it out of bounds, and it'll go over to Hargrave. .38 to go here in the second half. 65-59, Huntington Prep. Left side, Moore. Pump fake, and rejected. That's going to be a jump ball, and it is. Jules Moore tried to take it down in there. And the 6'9", Jamin Brakefield was right there. 11:25 to go. Into the front court. Brakefield thought about a three, puts it on the floor, now penetrates, spin move, gets it stripped away, gets it right back. Gives it over to James. He'll penetrate down inside. Back out to Brakefield. He'll take a three from the right corner, count it, by Jamin Brakefield. He's got 10 points. Quickly down the other side, and Jules Moore tried to throw that one down, but he's fouled. I believe they got that one on Dontarius James. Got him with 3. 2 shots coming up for Moore. First shot is good. Second shot up for Moore, and that one off the front of the iron, tipped around, still being now finally controlled by Huntington Prep. 11 minutes to go here in the ball game. 3 on the way by Christmas, on the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Jules Moore. He'll bring it in the front court, pull up 3, right wing, count it. He's got 12 points. Down the other side, Kuminga, and they're going to get him for an offensive foul. That's Jonathan Kuminga's first foul, in foul number 6 on the Irish. Nice job on the defensive side that time by John McBain. Some moisture on the floor right underneath the Huntington Prep basket as they get that cleaned up. Again, we thank you for joining us tonight. Second game of the NextUp Recruit Showcase. Check them out on their website, www.nextuprecruits.com. 10:40 to go here in the ball game. 68-63, Huntington Prep on top of Hargrave Military. Pull up 3 straight away off the back iron, no good. Long rebound to Kuminga. And they say he stepped on the line. Now we've got some discussion about the shot clock. And they've reset it. Now they've got moisture on the floor. We'll get that cleaned up. 23 seconds on the shot clock now. 10:27 on the game clock. Here in the second half, 68-63. Huntington Prep on top. And I want to say almost a turnover, and it was almost a turnover a couple of times. The ball will stay with Hargrave right in front of their own bench. Cowens will take it in the backcourt. 10:20 to go here in the second half. He'll penetrate down, kicks it left side over to Jules Moore. He'll bring it up between the circles. Now works it right side. It goes all the way in. Shot up with his right hand, no good. Rebound out of bounds. And he'll go over to Huntington Prep. 10:08 to go here in the second half. Lazinski brings it in the front court. Gives it over to Brakefield, far side. Man-to-man defense by Hargrave. Brakefield all the way to the basket, spin move, and count it for Jamin Brakefield. He's got 12. 3 from the left side. Crabtree, count that one. He's got 15 points. Brakefield thought about a long three, pulls it down, now goes all the way, and he'll be fouled by DJ Myers. That's his second. That'll send Jamin Brakefield to the line to shoot 2. 12 points tonight for Brakefield so far. 9:36 to go. 4-point lead for Huntington Prep. He makes that one to push the lead to 5. Check it back in the lineup for Huntington Prep will be Kenny Nwumba. Second shot up, no good off the front iron, rebounded by Crabtree. Gets it over here near side. Trey McCowens works it up to Moore. He'll take a 3, count it from the left wing. And a timeout called on the floor with 9:28 to go. The 32nd timeout called. Huntington Prep's lead now down to 2, 71-69 over Hargrave. Again, Huntington Prep will be back in action Saturday afternoon at home as they host Ohio Valley Christian. Next game up for Hargrave on their schedule. Tuesday evening, 5 o'clock, as they host St. Ignatius. Hargrave coming into tonight's action 6-0 on the season. Huntington Prep 2-0. And we've got a 2-point game right now as Huntington Prep leads 71-69, 9:25 to go here in the ball game. Long pass into that one, be thrown away by Marvin Price. So a turnover at the 9:20 mark gives it back to Hargrave. Cowens will bring it across the timeline, gets the screen out top, goes all the way to the basket, shot up with the left hand, score it for Trey McCowens. Down low, and we got a reach-in foul. And they're going to get Trey McCowens with that one. I've got him for 4. Team foul number 7. So 6'11" senior Kenny Nwumba will be at the line for 1-1. First shot up for Nwumba is good. Three points for the 6'11" senior so far tonight. He'll get a second shot. That one on its way, and nothing but net there. He makes both of those. 9 minutes to go here in the contest. 73-71, Huntington Prep on top of Hargrave. All the way to basket, rejected. And a technical has been called on Nwumba. Trey McCowens was fouled going to the basket. So the officials will sort this out. I believe they got the technical called on Kenny Nwumba. But a foul was also called before that. So the personal foul goes against Nwumba. And then they call a technical on him after that. And I believe that's his 5th foul. So that'll send Trey McGowan's to the line. First shot is in. McGowan's with 12 points. So W.Va will head to the bench. I believe that's his 5th foul. I'm not real sure about that. And then checking in for Huntington Prep will be Quinn Slazinski. That is 5 on W.Va. So he'll go to the bench with 5 fouls tonight and with 4 points. .8:54 to go. Second shot no good by McGowan's. And this is that one. McGowan's makes 1 of 3 from the foul line. It'll be Hargrave ball. Just under 9 minutes to go. Crabtree with it. He'll bring it across the timeline. 8:48 to go here in the second half. Gets a screen out top, loses the ball, and now we've got a held ball. Possession error will stay with Hargrave. All tied up here. 73-73 between Huntington Prep and Hargrave Military Academy here in the second annual Next Up Recruit Showcase. Moore gets it in to Crabtree. He'll bring it across the timeline, gets a screen out top, picks up his dribble, gets it over to McCown's. He'll take a straightaway 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, shot up and in off the glass by DJ Myers. Quickly, the other side, Michael Christmas chases it down. Gets it inside, now back out to Christmas. 3 from the right corner is good by Christmas. He's got 15 points, and Huntington Prep's got 1 point lead, 76-75. Approaching 8 minutes to go here in the contest. McGowan's far side. Gives it over to Moore. Moore penetrates, pulls up, steps through, shot up with the right hand is good. For Jules Moore. He's got 17 points. Now double team and a loose ball on the floor and a timeout called by Hargrave. .30-second timeout called by the Tigers. And Hargrave with a 1 point lead, 77-76. Again, thank you for joining us. My name is Jack Withrow, and this is the second annual Next Up Recruit Showcase. Check them out on their Facebook, www.nextuprecruits.com, and on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at Next Up Recruits. One point lead for Hargrave, 7:44 to go here in the contest. Hargrave inbounds it into the backcourt. And that'll be Trey McGowan's. He'll bring it across the timeline, far side dribble. Left hand now, he'll pull up 3 from the right wing, off the front iron, no good. Rebound controlled by the Tigers. They get it over, and two-hand slam by DJ Myers. 6 points for Myers. Here comes Price all the way to the basket. His layup is good with the left hand. Price with 19 points. 79-78, Hargrave on top, approaching 7 minutes here in the second half. Moore all the way to the basket. He'll lay it up with his right hand that time. Jules Moore with 19 points. Slazinski behind the back dribble, brings it across the timeline. He's double teamed, steps through, gives it over to Price here near side. Thought about a three, gives it up. James, right side, three, counted by Dontarius James. 13 points for James. All tied up once again, 81-81, 6:30 to go here in the second half. McCowens penetrates, loses it. And then finally it's kicked around and out of bounds. It'll stay with Hargrave. Dominga into the lineup for Huntington Prep. McGowan's with it, 6:15 to go. He'll penetrate, kicks it right side. And a shot clock violation before the shot with 6:09 to go. Good defense that time by Huntington Prep. It'll be the Irish ball after a shot clock violation. Slazinski all the way to the basket, right hand layup, no good. Rebounded by Hargrave. Here comes down the other side, count the basket for Taven Loven. His first basket this half. He had 13 at the half. 15 points now for Loven. All the way in, one hand jam, no good. Here comes McCowens. He'll step through and lay it up and in. And a timeout called by Huntington Prep with 5:39 to go. And now Hargrave with a 4-point lead, 85-81. 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout as well. East Valley Christian, the second annual NextUp Recruit Showcase. 5:39 to go here in the contest. 4-point lead for Hargrave, 85-81 over Huntington Prep. It'll be Huntington Prep ball. Ball's tipped away and it'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Irish. Damon Brakefield trying to get it in. The ball was tipped away. Brakefield again with the ball. Gets it into James. Now he'll hand it back off. Now gives it over to McGriff. 5:30 to go here in the second half. 85-81. Hargrave on top of Huntington Prep. McGriff works his far side. Now penetrates. Kicks it left side wing. Three on the way. No good by James. Rebounded by Moore. Gives it up to Loven. Shot no good, rebounded by Crabtree. His shot can't go. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Huntington Prep ball. Loven had a good look, could not get it to go down. 5:11 to go. Long pass to Jamin Brakefield, and he'll lay it up and in. Brakefield with 15 points. 2-point lead now for Hargrave, 85-83. Just under 5 minutes to go. Shot up off the glass by Crabtree, no good. Rebounded by Prep. Here comes Slazinski all the way to the basket. His shot no good. No foul call. Here comes Moore of Hargrave. Quickly down the other side. Layup, no good. Sloppy play now. And now we've got a whistle and an offensive foul called. On Quinn Slazinski. That's his first. And now a technical has been called on Slazinski, so make that his second personal foul. And now Crabtree will be at the line to shoot foul shots. 4:36 to go. A 2-point lead. Crabtree makes that one. And he misses the second. 16 points for Crabtree. It'll be Hargrave ball, 4:36 to go. 3-point lead, 86-83. McGowan's out top, over on the right wing. Now he'll penetrate down in, spin move, shot up, no good. Rebounded by James. Gives it over to Price, Marvin Price. Bringing it across the timeline, gives it over to Jonathan McGriff. He'll set up the offense, man-to-man defense by Hargrave. Looking for a screen. Now they leave him alone, kicks it left side to Price. He'll penetrate down foul line, and then we've got a whistle and a foul. And they'll get that one on Trey McGowan's. I believe that's his 5th. That is number 5 on McGowan's, and Marvin Price at the line. And we've got a bit of confusion. Oh, they say it's only 4. And now they're saying it's only 4. I had 5, but I'm not the official scorekeeper. They leave it up to me, and it'll be all messed up. 3:57 to go. 3-point lead for Hargrave. 86-83. Crabtree gets a screen out top. Dribbles right side, gives it over. Now he'll get it back. He'll take the 3, no good. Rebound, out of bounds, and it'll be Irish ball. .39 to go here in the contest. 3-point lead for Hargrave. Slazinski gets it in. Guarded by Crabtree. He'll bring it across the timeline, near side. Penetrates down in the corner. Picks up his dribble, gives it over to Price. He'll take it. 17-footer right side, good. And Marvin Price, he's got 21. 86-85, 1-point lead now for Hargrave. 3:15 to go. Spin move, shot with the left hand, count it, and a foul. Nice job by Tevin Loven. And the foul, I believe, they got the foul on Slazinski. If so, that was his 3rd. It was his 3rd. Shot up and no good. Tip back up, no good for the Tigers. Here comes McGriff. Gives it in the front court. Brakefield, spin move. Reverse layup, count it for Jamin Brakefield. He's got 17. 1-point lead for Hargrave, 88-87. 2:51 to go here in the second half. Moore with it. He'll pull up. 3, no good. Off the back iron, rebounded by James. Gives it over to McGriff. He'll bring it across the timeline. Guarded by Crabtree. Feeds it down low. James, turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. And they'll go over to Hargrave. Check it back into the lineup. Will be Trey McGowan's. 2:27 to go. McGowan's feeds it down low. Shot rejected at the rim, but we've got a whistle. And a jump ball called. It'll be Huntington Prep ball. I believe that's what they called. I was blocked out, but it will be Huntington Prep ball. 2:15 to go. They feed it down into James. Ball stripped. He gets it back. Feeds it to Price. Right side 3 off the front iron. No good. Rebound tipped around. And whistle and a travel. So with 2:06, it'll be Huntington Prep ball, down by 1, 88-87. They get it into McGriff out top. Guarded by McGowan's. He gets a screen. Dribbles the left side now. He'll penetrate all the way to the basket. Shot up, no good. tipped around, controlled by James. He'll go down. His shot up. That was no good. And then the ball, they say, was tipped and went off the backboard. So it'll be Hargrave ball, 1:51 to go. And holding on to a 1-point lead, 88-87. Having Lowen all the way to the basket. His shot no good. Rebounded by McGriff. 1:35 to go. 88-87. Hargrave on top by 1. McGriff tried to get it down low and threw it out of bounds. What do they say here? They do say it was not tipped. So it'll be Tigers ball with 1:28 to go. Trey McCowens brings it across the timeline. Guarded by McGriff. Man-to-man defense for the Irish. Penetrates in. Three-pointer on the way by King. No good. Rebounded by Michael Christmas. Here comes Christmas into the front court. And now we got a whistle and a timeout called by Huntington Prep with 1:05 to go. That'll be a full timeout with 1:05 to go here in the contest. Huntington Prep trailing by 1, 88-87. Hargrave Military Academy will take a full timeout as well. You're watching the Next Up Recruit Showcase right here at Tays Valley Christian. Welcome back inside Tays Valley Christian, inside the Lions Den here in Scott Depot, West Virginia for the second annual Next Up Recruit Showcase. This second game between Huntington Prep and Hargrave Military Academy. 1:05 to go here in the contest, 1-point lead for the Tigers of Hargrave. Huntington Prep coming out of a timeout. It'll be McGriff. He'll bring it across the timeline. The dribbles near side. Under a minute to go. Now ball almost tipped away and stolen, but it'll go out of bounds. Oh, they say it was not tipped. So it'll be Hargrave ball with 55.7 seconds to go. They inbound it to McCowens. He'll dribble, far side, now pull it back. Guarded by McGriff. Almost looked like he carried the ball right in front of the official. No call. Picks up the dribble. Feeds it into King. He'll go all the way to the basket. Layup is good by Trey King. He's got 10 points. Quickly up the court. Here comes the Irish. James with it. Goes down inside. His shot rejected. 25 seconds to go. 3-point lead now for Hargrave, and a whistle and a foul on Price. That's his second. And team foul number 10. So 2 shots coming up for Hargrave with 22.3 seconds and a 3-point lead, 90-87. That'll send Jules Moore to the line. He's got 19 points. First shot up for Moore is good. Make that 20. 20 points for the 6'6" guard from Houston, Texas. And that one does not roll in. Right off the front part of the rim. Here comes the Irish. Marvin Price all the way to the basket. Shot up good. Count it, and a foul. Price with 23 points now. Cuts the lead to 2. 91-89 with 15.6 seconds to go. Trying to complete the 3-point play. Shot up and in. He's got 24, and a timeout called with 15.6 seconds to go by Huntington Prep, and they're down by 1, 91-90. And that's a full timeout. We'll take a full timeout as well. You're watching the second annual Next Up Recruit Showcase right here inside the Lions Den at Teays Valley Christian. Welcome back inside the Lions Den here on the campus at Teays Valley Christian. 15.6 seconds to go in the contest. And Hargrave with a 1-point lead over Huntington Prep, 91-90. It'll be Hargrave ball coming out of the timeout. Full court pressure. And the ball is loose, stolen by Prep. And Kuminga goes up, but he's fouled. They get the foul on Connor Crabtree. That's his third. And that'll send the freshman, Jonathan Kuminga, to the line to shoot two. Kuminga with 6 points tonight. Make that still 6 as it rolls all the way around and off the front of the rim. Second shot coming up for the 6'8" freshman. On its way, rims in and out, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers and a whistle and a foul. So Kuminga had a chance to take the lead and misses them both. 7.2 seconds to go. We'll walk to the other end. Last foul was called on Jamin Brakefield. And going to the line for Hargrave will be Tavin Loven. Loven with 17 points tonight. 2 shots coming up. And that one off the back iron, no good. Missed his last 2 free throws. Checking back in the lineup for Huntington Prep, Jonathan McGriff. As Kuminga will take a seat on the bench. 7.2 seconds to go. 1-point lead, 91-90 for Hargrave. At the line, the second shot, Tavin Lowen. Shot up is good. He's got 18 points, 6 seconds. Here comes Price. Dribbles all the way down, layup is good. Ties it up, 92. And we go to overtime. I think, unless they put time back on the clock. And they do not. So we do go to overtime. And all tied up, 92-92, as Marvin Price lays it up right before the buzzer. Price with 26 points tonight. No, I'm sorry. Now they have corrected the game clock. There is 1.4 seconds to go. I originally thought they were going to do that, and then a little delay there, but now they've put 1.4 seconds back on the game clock. And we're all tied up here, 92-92, between Huntington Prep and Hargrave Military Academy. I'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the final 1.4 seconds. Welcome back inside the Lions Den, all tied up, 92-92, 1.4 seconds. And Hargrave will have to go to the length of the court here. Long pass by King, and it hits a support in the ceiling. So we'll come back to the spot, and it'll be Huntington Prep ball now. Marvin Price will take it out. 1.4 seconds to go. Slaps the ball, gets it in. Christmas, 3 on the way, and that one's short and off the side of the backboard. So now we go to overtime. So extra basketball here inside the Lions Den between Huntington Prep and Hargrave Military Academy, as we're all tied up 92-92 here at the second annual Next Up Recruit Showcase. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with overtime. Welcome back inside the Lions Den here on the campus of Tays Valley Christian. We go to bonus basketball as Huntington Prep and Hargrave Military go to overtime, tied up 92-92 as Marvin Price hit that floater at the end of the game to tie it up. Jump ball and finally tipped around, controlled by Connor Crabtree. He'll go all the way to the basket, lay it up with the right hand. It's good. 2-point lead now for Hargrave. 5-minute overtime period. Left side 3, no good. Rebound by McGriff. Feeds it out to Christmas. Now goes inside, loses the ball, turnover. Here comes the Tigers. Moore all the way to the basket. His shot no good, but a foul. And I believe they'll get Marvin Price for that one. Foul is on Price. That's his third. And that'll send Jules Moore to the line to shoot 2. Moore with 20 points tonight. First shot up for Moore is good. Second shot up for Moore. That one rimmed out, rebounded by Christmas. He'll hand it off to McGriff. 4:28 to go. 3-point lead. 95-92 Hargrave. Left side, McGriff has it. He'll reset the offense. Approaching 4 minutes. Gets a screen out top. Goes all the way to the basket. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by James. His shot no good. Tipped around. Brakefield has it. Now finally gathered up. Christmas 3 from the left side, no good. Now back up and in as the shot clock went off, but they count the basket. You got to keep playing. McGriff with the basket. 6 points for McGriff. Now Crabtree, his shot no good. Back up and in by Tavin Loven. Loven with 19 points. Quickly down the other side, and Christmas just loses it out of bounds with 3:42 to go here in the overtime period. A 3-point lead for Hargrave, 97-94. Now Christmas will check out, and Quinn Slazinski will check back in for the Irish. Footer straight away, no good. Rebounded by James of Huntington Prep. Here comes McGriff, 3:24 to go. He'll penetrate, kicks it left side. Price with it. He'll pull up, 17-footer off the front iron, no good. Tip up, no good by Brakefield. Here comes Moore, gets it up to Crabtree. Front pump fake, and now he loses it. Out of bounds, turnover on Hargrave with 3:11 to go. 97-94. Tigers on top of the Irish by 3. Full court pressure being applied by Hargrave. James still looking to get it in, trying to find anybody. Finally finds a cutting Jonathan McGriff. Approaching 3 minutes to go. Trey McCowan's guarding McGriff closely as he comes across the timeline, gives it over to Price. He dribbles here near side on the wing. Pump fakes, gives it out to Brakefield. He'll take a three, in and out, no good. Rebound, Slavinsky, shot up, his shot can't go, but followed with a one-hand slam by Jamin Brakefield. He's got 19. And a 1-point lead now for Hargrave, 97-96. Approaching 2.5 minutes to go here in the overtime period. McCown's dribbles down inside, loses the ball, and they say a foul was committed. Get that one on Slavinsky. And I apologize tonight. I probably butchered his name more than once. So with 2:29 to go, that'll send Trey McGowans to the line. McGowans with 14 points tonight. 2 shots coming up for the 6'3" senior guard. That went off the front iron, no good. McGowan's only 1 of 6 from the foul line tonight. That one up, and he makes that one. Makes 1 of 2. He's got 15. 98-96. 2:25 to go here in overtime. McGriff across the timeline, gets the screen out top, dribbles here near side. Gives it over to Brakefield. Now it's stolen. Here comes Moore. He'll pull up, 15-footer straight away, count it by Jules Moore. Timeout called on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout with 2:07 to go. And Hargrave leading by 4, 196. And we thank you for joining us tonight. You're inside the Lions Den. The 2nd annual Next Up Recruits Showcase. Check them out on the website, www.nextuprecruits.com. And on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Next Up Recruits. We had a good one here last year between these 2 teams, and another one here tonight. 2:07 to go here in the overtime period. 196. Hargrave on top of Huntington Prep by 4. Long inbounds pass and a turnover by Huntington Prep. Kevin Logan gives it over to McCown. 2 minutes to go. 4-point lead for Huntington. For Hargrave, and now they'll get McGowans with an offensive foul. They say shoved that forearm out. And that's McGowan's 5th foul with 1:56 to go. And he'll foul out with 15 points tonight. Taking back into the lineup for Hargrave will be DJ Myers. Slavinsky gets it in. Now he'll get it back, goes down inside, lob up and in by Dontarius James. 15 points for James. 2-point lead, 1:45 to go for Hargrave. Now ball is stripped away by James. He's double teamed, and we've got a whistle and a foul on Hargrave, and they're going to get Trey King. I've got him with 3. And we'll walk to the other end as Dontarius James will shoot 2. Both teams in the double bonus. James with 15 points tonight so far. We'll have to dry the ball off once again. Player of the game tonight's that blue towel that they've used. 1:39 to go. 2-point lead for Hargrave. Dontarius James at the line to shoot 2. Try to tie this up. First shot on its way, and that one's good. .199 now. James with his 2nd shot, and that one's good as well. All tied up here at the century mark with 1:37 to go. 3-quarter pressure by Huntington Prep. Shot up and in for Gavin Loven. He's got 21. Back to a 2-point lead for Hargrave, 102-100. 120 to go here in the overtime period. Price. And a reach-in foul. They're going to get Jules Moore. And they say that's the 5th foul on Jules Moore. Checking back into the lineup for Hargrave will be John Mabane. At the line to shoot 2, Marvin Price. First shot, no good. 26 points tonight for Marvin Price. A 6'5" junior from Baltimore, Maryland. Second shot on the way, and that one's good. He makes 1 and 2. He's got 27, 1-point lead now for Hargrave. 102, 101, 115 to go in the game. Loven goes in, kicks it left side, 3 on the way, off the back iron, no good. Loven gets the rebound, spin move. He'll take a shot and score it for Tavin Loven. He's got 23 now. 3-point lead, 104-101. 48 seconds to go here in the overtime period. Hargrave on top of Huntington Prep. Price moves down. He'll take a right side 3, no good. Long rebound down to Loven. 36 seconds to go. Spin move into the front court. Loven all the way to the basket. Shot up off the backboard, no good. Follow up, no good. And then finally, Trey King finishes. 106-101. 20 seconds to go. James, he'll go down inside, and a whistle and a foul is called. And they're going to get Trey King with that one. So with 18 seconds to go, that'll send Dontarius James back to the line. (106-101) lead for Hargrave. Make it 106-102 now as James makes that one. 18 points now for Dontarius James. 18 seconds to go here in the overtime period. Second shot up and in. 3-point lead, 106-103, and a reach-in foul. And they're going to get Marvin Price with that one. And that's his 4th. So with 17 seconds, we'll walk down to the other side. Hargrave with a 3-point lead, and Connor Crabtree will be at the line to shoot 2. 18 points tonight for Crabtree. And he misses the first one. 6'6" post-grad player from Hillsborough, North Carolina. Second shot coming up for Crabtree. Misses that one. The rebound controlled. And then finally thrown away. Here comes Krasinski. Gives it over to Price. He'll take a straightaway 3. Count it. So 8.3 seconds to go. None other than Marvin Price, who tied it up at regulation, has tied it up once again here in overtime with a 3-pointer from straightaway to make it 106-106. Now they say there is no timeout called. So they were fixing the clock. There was no timeout called. So we're all tied up here with 9.3 seconds to go as Marvin Price hit a straightaway 3. Crabtree will take it out. He'll run the baseline, gets it in to Loven. Loven maneuvers into the front court. Almost lost it, gets it back. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Prep. And we go to a second overtime. How about that? Double overtime here inside the Lions Den for the second annual Next Up Recruit Showcase. And now we go, I believe we'll have a 3-minute overtime period here for the second overtime. To tie up for Huntington Prep as he hit that straightaway three. He's got 30 points now for Huntington Prep. As the teams are at their bench. And again, I believe it'll be a 3-minute overtime period for the second overtime. And I'm guessing there. So 106-106 after the first overtime.
Huntington Prep versus Hargrave Military Academy. Going into W.Va on NextUp recruits not in the lines. This is the place to be.
We'll tip it up again. It'll be Trey King and Jamin Brakefield to tip it up, and it is a 3-minute overtime period. Ball's tipped around, controlled by Huntington Prep. Quickly, here comes Price. He'll pull up. 17-footer left side, no good. Rebounded by Loven. Here comes Loven. Davin Loven all the way to the basket. Left hand layup is good. He's got 25. 108-106 Hargrave on top of Huntington Prep. McGriff dribbles in, near side into the front court. Now switches over, top of the key. Now finds in, Brakefield wide open, he'll lay it up and in. Looked like Brakefield was surprised he even got that pass. All tied up again, 108-108, 2:15 to go. And an illegal screen out top, and they're going to get Trey King with that one. And if I'm correct, that's his 5th foul. So it'll be Huntington Prep ball, 2:09 to go here in the second overtime period. And we're all tied up, 108-108. McGriff into the front court. He'll penetrate all the way in the paint, goes reverse layup, no good, but a whistle and a foul. They'll get that one on Connor Crabtree, that's his 4th. So with 1:58 to go, Jonathan McGriff will go to the line to shoot 2. He's got 6 points tonight for the point guard out of Washington, D.C. First shot up off the back iron, no good. He'll back off the line, reset himself, and then take a couple dribbles. And left-hand shooter rims in and out, no good, misses both. 1:56 to go, 108-108. Loven penetrates, kicks it out to Crabtree, straightaway 3, in and out, no good, rebound, tipped around, and finally controlled by the Tigers. Shot up and in by Rob Peterson, who was checked in for Hargrave. 110-108, 137 to go here in the second overtime period. Marvin Price out top. Dribbles between his legs. Now he'll penetrate all the way to the basket. Shot up, no good, but a whistle and a foul. As he'll get DJ Myers with that foul. That's his 3rd. And Price will be at the line to try to tie this back up. 2-point lead for Hargrave, 110-108, 127 to go here in the second overtime period. First shot up for Price is good. 31 points now for Marvin Price, the 6'5" junior. Second shot coming up on its way, and that one's good as well. It makes both of them. Tied up once again, 110, 124 to go here in the second overtime. Long pass into the front court. Crabtree pump fakes. He'll go in, try to dunk it, misses the dunk, rebound, Brakefield, now a scramble for it, we're tied up on the floor, and a timeout called by Huntington Prep with 1:13 to go. That'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout as well. Welcome back inside the Lions Den here at Teays Valley Christian. Here in Scott Depot, West Virginia, the second annual NextUp Recruit Showcase. We're in the second overtime period, all tied up 110 to 110. 1:13 to go. It'll be Huntington Prep ball coming out of the timeout. Price will take it out and gets it in to a cutting Jonathan McGriff. He's guarded by DJ Myers. He'll bring it across the timeline. 1:05 to go here in the second overtime period. Price with it. Dribbles here near side. Now back out to Brakefield. Now inside to James. He'll spin move. Shot up. Fade away. No good. Rebounded by Tavin Loven. 50 seconds. Loven with it. Guarded by McGriff. Looking for a screen out top. He'll get that. Now dribbles the left side. Goes all the way in. Shot up. No good. Rebound to Christmas. And then he threw it away. And then Crabtree can't hold on to it. 33.4 seconds to go. Still tied up, 110. Huntington Prep inbounds it to McGriff. They get it over far side to Price. Brings it into the front court. Now he'll back it back out, give it over to Price. I'm sorry. Price will give it over to McGriff. 16 seconds on the shot clock. 11 seconds on the... He'll go in and miss the shot. 7 seconds on the game clock. Here comes Lowen. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Huntington Prep. Shot at the buzzer. It goes. It does not go at the rim. Well, we go to the third overtime. Triple overtime. I'm losing space on my scoring sheet here. Everybody getting their money's worth here inside the Lions Den. And the two head coaches are going to meet, and we're going to discuss how much time to put on. They say let's play another 2 minutes in the third overtime, so we'll put 2 minutes back on the clock for a third overtime. And we're all tied up, 110, 110. And folks, I got to get up early in the morning and drive to Nashville. But this has been a good one here at the second annual NextUp Recruit Showcase right here inside the Lions Den on the campus of Teays Valley Christian in Scott Depot, West Virginia. It's Huntington Prep and Hargrave Military Academy are going toe-to-toe as we enter the third overtime period. All tied up at 110. We'll tip it up as Brakefield and DJ Myers will tip it up this time. Crabtree gathers it up. He'll go straight to the basket. His layup, no good. Rebounded. Here comes McGriff. They got a 2-on-1. All the way to the basket. Layup is good by Jonathan McGriff. 2-point lead now for Prep. Shot up and in that time by Tavin Loven. He's got 27. Here comes McGriff. 1:35 to go. All the way to the basket. Kicks it over left side. Price from off the back iron. No good. We've got a foul on the rebound. Bodies all over the floor. And the foul was called on Hargrave's Crabtree. I think that's his fifth. Coach Lee Martin talking to the official there at midcourt. And that is number 5 on Crabtree. So checking into the ball game for Hargrave will be Colin Blanchard. So the 1:28 to go here in the third overtime period. Dontarius James at the line to shoot 2. First shot up is good. 20 points now for James. I'm going to have to get creative on my score sheet here. Second shot on the way for James. He makes both of those, 21 points, and a 2-point lead for Huntington Prep, 114, 112, 124 to go here in the third overtime period. Loven all the way down in the paint. Scoop shot up, no good, but a foul. And that'll be on Michael Christmas. We've got him with 3, and Loven remains on the floor. And now he's back up on his feet. Seems to be all right. He'll shake that one off. So with 1:18 to go here in the third overtime period, Loven will go to the line to shoot 2. 27 points so far for Tavin Loven. 6'4" post grad from Franklin, Kentucky. First shot coming up for Loven. That went off the back iron, no good. 114, 112. Huntington Prep with a 2-point lead here in the third overtime period. 1:18 to go. Second shot up for Loven, and that one's good. He makes 1 of 2. He's got 28. 1:18 to go. They get it into McGriff. He's double teamed. He'll dribble out of that into the front court. Gives it over to Brakefield. Layup, no good. Shot back up, no good. And then ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Huntington Prep. Michael Christmas tried to follow up and could not get it to go down. Now he'll check out of the ball game. And Quinn Slazinski checks in. Brakefield gives it over here near side. McGriff has it. Now he'll pull up. 12-footer right side. Good for Jonathan McGriff. He's got 10. 116, 113. Under a minute to go. Loven shot. No good. Rebound. Brakefield. 46 seconds to go. 116, 113. Here near side Price. He penetrates. Gives it over to Slavinsky. Shot up and in off the glass by Slavinsky. He's got 9. 118, 113. 30 seconds to go here in the third overtime period. Shot up by Myers. Airballed it. Rebound up and in by Colin Blanchard. And a timeout called on the floor by Hargrave with 21.8 seconds to go. And the Tigers down by 3. 118, 115. And I believe that's a full timeout. We'll take a full timeout as well. You're watching the second annual Next Up Recruit Showcase. Welcome back inside the Lions Den as we're in the third overtime period. And Huntington Prep with a 3-point lead, 118-115 with 21.8 seconds to go. And it'll be Huntington Prep ball. Slazinski gets it in. Now he'll get it back. Long pass up to Brakefield. Kicks it back out to Price. He'll penetrate down in the paint. Layup shot, no good. Rebounded by Loven. Here comes Loven. He'll stop. Kicks it left side. Blanchard, 3 on the way. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Huntington Prep with 4.6 seconds to go and a whistle and a foul. Foul is on DJ Myers, his third. And then it'll be Marvin Price at the line to shoot 2 with 4.6 seconds to go, and Huntington Prep leading by 3, 118-115. Price with 32 points so far tonight and still hanging at 32. Second shot on its way off the front iron, no good. Right there is Slavinsky. No, his shot will not go, and a timeout call. And game clock 1.4. They're going to reset that to 2.3 as Hargrave got the timeout. And Jonathan Kaminga will check back into the lineup for Huntington Prep. So 2.3 seconds to go on the clock now. It'll be Hargrave ball. They've got to go the length of the court, and they're down by 3, 118-115. Again, we thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Jack Withrow, and you're watching the Next Up Recruit Showcase, the second annual Next Up Recruit Showcase, right here inside the Lions Den on the campus of Tays Valley Christian in Scott Depot, West Virginia. Check out Next Up Recruits on their website, www.nextuprecruits.com, and also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Next Up Recruits. Huntington Prep back out on the floor, and now Hargrave making their way back out. And they'll get the ball at three-quarter court, far side. As Tavin Loven will take the ball out. Blanchard cuts, he'll receive the ball. 1.8, put up the three, no good at the buzzer. And Huntington Prep will get the 118-115 victory over Hargrave Military in 3 overtimes. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with final scoring stats right here inside the Lions Den. You're watching the second annual Next Up Recruit Showcase. Welcome back inside the Lions Den here at Tays Valley Christian as Huntington Prep gets the triple overtime victory over Hargrave Military, 118-115. Leading the scoring for Hargrave, 28 points tonight for Tavin Loven, followed up by 23 points by Jules Moore, 18 points tonight by Connor Crabtree, 15 points from Trey McGowan's, 12 points by Trey King, and then 6 points apiece from John Mabane and DJ Myers. And then to round out the scoring, 2 points apiece from Rob Peterson and Colin Blanchard. All that totals up to 115 points for Huntington Prep. Leading the way, a game high, 32 points, was junior guard Marvin Price, followed up by 21 points apiece by Jamin Brakefield and Dontarius James. 15 tonight from Michael Christmas. 10 points from Jonathan McGriff. 9 from Quinn Slazinski. And then 6 points from Jonathan Kaminga. And then rounding out the scoring for Huntington Prep tonight, Kenny Nwuba, 4 points before he fouled out. Again, we thank you for joining us here on YouTube for the second annual Next Up Recruits Showcase. Check them out on their website, www.nextuprecruits.com. Also on their social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Next Up Recruits. My name is Jack Withrow. Thank you for joining me tonight. A final score here at the Lions Den. Huntington Prep gets the triple overtime victory, 118-115 over Hargrave Military.